You know, I'm very proud of my predictions. I was spot on with the women selected to Worlds and 4 continents. But how I was supposed to know that they were gonna choose 2 of the worlds to go to the 4 continents when. Okay, I kind of got it right. Hello, hello! Let's do a mini Christmas recap of Japanese nationals. First things first, full transparency. I couldn't actually watch the whole thing. Why? Because it took place around 3 a.m. my time. And fun fact about me, when I don't sleep well, my body rebels against me and I get sick. And I don't want to be sick on holiday, come on. But I'll tell you what, I cried. The men's event was Menning at their utmost. I always approach the men's event with such enthusiasm, always hoping for a great event, and I'm always highly disappointed by everybody. The Grand Prix final, I said there was a lot of women's solidarity. This time there was a lot of men's solidarity with each other. It's beyond me how none of the top skaters skated clean. You know who was the savior of this event? Nobunari Oda. I'm a 97 baby, but I just started watching figure skating a bit more seriously after 2018, so I missed Nobu completely. He was a household name, of course, and I knew of his relationship with Yisuru Hanyu, and I knew he was intending to compete last year, but he missed something, registration or something, and he couldn't skate, and this year he actually did all the travels, etc., and was actually here for the Japanese nationals, while being 37 years old, or young. What an impressive feat. A minor mishap with his costume, but what a performance, and so lively as well. He might have not medaled, but he won Japanese nationals. One word to describe what Nobu did? Inspirational. A decade later, and he got fourth. What else can you call that? My sad tears went to Miura. He really is one of the best performers of our time, and it's such a different charisma from the likes of Kazuki Tomono or Koshiro. He really becomes the role he's trying to portray, and I find that fascinating. But my dear chaotic child, you do not need to prove anything. You are already great. And yes, I'm talking like a stern mom because you need a stern talk, young man. You better take care of that injury because I never want to see you again skating on an injured leg. And next year, I want you to come back and be unstoppable and become not only world champion but Olympic champion. And work on your flexibility as well a little bit. Thank God that Shun Sato medal at the Grand Prix. This was a nightmare of a competition for him. I don't know what's on the ice when men are skating. This year is implosion after implosion after implosion. If I were to make a change of rules, I would have a maximum of 3 quads per program because it's ridiculous how badly the men's event is getting. And the Japanese are one of the most talented fields in the world. Shun seems to take it very hard on himself, and I guess as most elite athletes do, they take it very hard upon themselves. But I do hope that it's just a mental block and there was no injury involved. And as we've seen this season, demons can be slayed. And I fully believe in redemption skates. What brought me happiness in the men's event? Tatsuya Suboi and my prediction? Hell yeah! Did I predict that he was going to Worlds? No. Did I predict that he was going to skate well enough? Yeah! Can you believe that he skated better last year, had a higher score, but last year it was not enough to break the top 5, and this year he got in the podium? The guy is just consistent. And I never thought I would say that about Tsuboi. There was a lot of discourse regarding whether they were gonna send Tetsuya or they were gonna send Kaomura to Worlds, but I think this was a fair choice. I love my chaotic child with all of my heart, but it would be like spitting on Tetsuya's face if they sent Kao instead of him. And this means we are getting 2 newbies for Worlds. I hope that's a good thing. Let's go to some more happy tears. Yuma made some mistakes on the short program and the free, but it was obvious he was gonna be the next champion. The world would have ended otherwise. He is our silver prince, but today he turned golden. So you might be wondering why I cried. I cried because of his dad. I love love, and I think parental love is one of the purest and sweetest loves of all. Mr. Kagiyama, he's so professional, so stoic, even though it is his son that is right next to him. And I am getting choked up, I'm sorry. I just imagine how proud he must feel. 34 years after you become Japanese champion, watching your child reaching the pinnacle of what you had as your career high, seeing your child grow up and become so beloved, and knowing that it's not his ending, it's just his beginning. Yuma is for sure one of the brightest stars of the figure skating world, and I'm so happy that his dad is able to see that and share that with him. Gracias, señor Kagiyama, por compartir a su hijo con el resto del mundo. But let's go to happy moments now, so I can stop crying for a moment. Ray of Sunshine Kaori Sakamoto, 5 times Japanese champion, and more to come. She's having one too many problems with that flip. If I ever go to Japan, I'm gonna watch her. I don't care about the others, I'm just here for her. And Wakaba back on the world's team. I'm telling you, the mental strength this woman have gone through this year, awe-inducing. She feels so at peace with herself. Even if she hadn't medaled, I feel like she would just have accepted it. She's just so calm going into the competition, and this is exactly what's not happening with Miura. Wakaba has already been on the podium before, she's already been to the world team, she's been to the Olympics, she has a medal from the Olympics. She has nothing to prove, and all she needs to do is perform, and she does that incredibly well. She's doing what she loves, enjoying each moment, and that's all we should aspire for, really. Now for angry tears. Mone, you do not need a quad. You just need to rotate your jumps. I understand that after a disappointing competition, you speak out of anger, and it's clear that she's coming from a place of seeing Baby Mao pulling ahead, but we know how this story ends. We've seen it before, and it was not pretty. I feel like I'm repeating myself, but Mone is also an incredibly talented skater. The judges are sometimes afraid to give high PCS. It's also true that judges would put her ahead of Amber, despite Amber having a triple axel, and Mone none, if she skates clean. So there is no need for a quad. Quality over quantity. I feel so frustrated on behalf of Ryun Sumiyoshi. I really thought they were gonna give her the 4-continent spot. But she's the first alternate, so if Mone or Wakaba, wanna take a break from 4 continents and focus on worlds, she's got a shot. Yeah, I know it's unrealistic, but hope dies last. Mako Yamashita for a second year giving a wonderful performance. I think the federation is gonna give her a spot next year in the circuit, or pit her against Rinka and Hana to see which of them are going to the circuit, because she's given splendid performances, and it's unfair that she's not shown internationally. Like, if I hadn't seen Japanese nationals, I would have no idea who this is. And she skates so beautiful, and her dress is beautiful as well, and I really like her dress. And for confused ears, Yuna Aoki, how dare you play with my feelings? I learned about her existence last year, and I fell in love. Spoiler, she is featured on my next video. She has a gift, and I don't want to see her go. She said that she was very grateful that she was not gonna see this scenery again, implying that she was retiring after nationals. It felt so unexpected. Like, I knew that this season was an extra season she's doing because of all of her success last season, but I didn't think that she was gonna retire. And today she kind of backtracked and said that she was not sure that she was gonna consider it with her coaches. So I am a confused mess. Let's at least wait until Olympic season ends. You never know. But if she chooses to retire, I just want to say I'm so grateful to have seen her skate, even though it was only through a TV. So if this is the last time we see you, Yuna, I bid you farewell, and I wish you the absolute best in whatever else you do. And if not, I'll see you next year. The 2 skaters that I think lost the most in nationals were Hana Yoshida and Sota Yamamoto. Both are having rough seasons, and the federation is not waiting on them. There's a very strange phenomenon occurring. People are suddenly coming out of the woods saying they don't like Hana's free skate. And sure, everyone is entitled to their own opinions, but why all of a sudden they are coming out of the woods saying they don't like it so late in the season after she was not assigned anywhere? Are they as memorable as last year's? No. But I don't think they are bad. I generally don't think the programs are the problem. It feels like people are deflecting because Hana is such a sweet girl and of course she's loved by many. But the reality is that she's just having a very rough season. I don't think she's gonna lose her spot in the Grand Prix circuit. She's facing an uphill battle if she wants to make the Olympic team next year, though. Another uphill battle is for Mai Mihara. I'm kind of happy that she withdrew because there's no need to aggravate an injury. Please, God, take all of her pain away, double it, and give it to any skater or coach that I don't like. Last but not least, I want to take a moment to speak about pairs. One pair in particular. Yes, of course, I jest about who is going to Worlds and 4 continents. Yet Nagaoka Moriguchi, what a performance you gave! At NHK, I started wondering how much you have improved, and then you went to the next event and you showed that you really had improved. Those lifts are amazing. I love this trend of the Japanese school being known for the lifts. Just like the Chinese are known for their throws, I really would like to see the Japanese grow into their lifts. It's just the speed and the easiness and the smoothness of all of it. I just love it. I really do. Like, I look forward to see the lift. And that's not been happening this year in pairs. Pairs have been incredibly disappointing, but I'm really rooting for this team. I don't care if they are just beginning, they have a lot of level 2s. Yes, of course, they messed up their throws, but that lift, I look forward to it. And if they have improved in this short amount of time, I cannot imagine how good they're gonna be next cycle. Even just next year, the sky is the limit for this team. And I love to see that. And I love that they are also performing more. Like, she is smiling more, he's smiling more. He's always been a star. But I just like the cohesiveness. I'm officially adopting this pair alongside my Aussie babies. That's gonna be all for this video. A lot of tears, happy, sad, confused, and angry. I'm not sure if I'm gonna upload a video next week or next year. Haha. Sorry, bad joke. But in all seriousness, I really appreciate you being here. It's been so fun to create these videos for you and just waiting for the comments that you have. It truly wouldn't be possible without you, so thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I plan to be here for a long time, so thank you again. I wish you a wonderful holiday surrounded by all the people that you love and all the animals you love too. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next video. Bye! I wish you a Merry Christmas, I wish you a Merry Christmas, I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.